Alright guys, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm going to the home of an effing baller. I'm not going to mention his name. An absolute effing baller. But guess what guys? Ighalo Nimi. Ighalo residence. That's where we are here in Lekki, Nigeria. We're about to tour this beautiful mansion. We're about to look around and see what is inside here. Come, let's go.
Perfect.
Bro.
What's up, man?
I'm okay. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Wow.
Welcome.
What a home. This is not a home. This is a dream. This is beautiful. You know, as kids, we always have dreams. We have fantasies. When we were in school, we say, man, when I become rich, I'm going to build a mansion, I'm going to buy a Range Rover, I'm going to buy a Rolls Royce. Was this a dream for you while you were a child?
No, when I was a child, I think I had this dream when I was playing in Watford, in England, you know. I'm kind of somebody that like being indoors, you know. I'm kind of homebody.
Yes.
So I said if I want to enjoy myself after my football career, I have to have a house that have almost everything. For me to not go outside.
Yes.
Because as I'm in Nigeria now, it's hard.
You hardly go out, I noticed.
Hardly go out, you know. So that's why I built my
You built
house.
your own world.
The dream, I had it.
Yes.
4 years before I even have the money.
Wow.
3 to 4 years before,
Wow.
God bless me with the money. So
Great.
that's why sometimes if you have dream, you pray towards it
Yes.
and work towards
Yes.
it, you understand? And you achieve it. You know? I had a paper then.
Wow.
I would say I will have a house that I was going to have like a football pitch,
Amazing.
gym,
Amazing.
have cinema, indoor pools,
Amazing.
outdoor pools, living room,
Wow.
prayer room. So I just have a lot of things, but later on as I was growing, then when I want to start the project, I have to bring out some, put some, take out some, put some, and all that. I have a bar, office, and all that, you know. So lounge. So I did it the way that I can be here in 1 year. If I don't tell you I'm around, you don't know I'm gonna be inside. This is the main living room of the house. And
tell us the idea.
The idea is to have a big living room, and I know even this place I don't sit down here. I can't remember since I built this house if I've sat down here twice.
You know what I said? We just said that this house, this living room is like a showroom.
Yeah.
Now I can bet nobody sits down here.
Nobody sit down here. I've not sat down here twice or 3 times. No, it's fine. They'll clean it. Since I built this house, I don't think I've sat down here more than 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Only sometimes I want to do like family worship or gathering. When I invite some of the gospel artists, Talk Palatial and all that, we do the worship here and all that because this is the main living room. In fact,
worship artists come here to do praise and worship.
This TV, I don't think we were on it more than twice or 3 times, you know. So, yeah, from there you can see the indoor pool.
Wow, nice.
We have indoor pool there, which we're gonna go through.
Okay, fantastic.
So,
fantastic.
The kitchen is there, the dining is there, another living room is there.
Yes, I saw
that's
it.
for my mom.
Yes, she's the only one there.
My mom sat down there and glued to the TV.
Exclusive.
Nobody is disturbing us.
Please, I want you to let's use this opportunity to at least sit down here.
Yeah.
For the first time in a long while. I want to ask you one very, very, very important question.
Yeah.
You came from Ajegunle.
Yeah.
One of the popular motto, one of the popular thing they say about you is from Ajegunle to the world. That's actually at your private football pitch. We're going to see that later. You came from Ajegunle. Ajegunle is a rundown community in Nigeria. In fact, it's a poor community.
Yeah.
Say it the way it is. You have come from all of that to all of this. When you wake up in this house and you remember where you come from, how do you feel?
First, I thank God because all this you're saying, so it's not just only hard work, it's God.
Yes, true.
Because I'm not the most talented.
Exactly.
I'm not the most prayerful. When I was growing up in Ajegula, I had so many players 10 times better than me.
I heard, yes.
They don't have the opportunity, or like I said, the grace or the blessings or the favor of God to be where I am. So that's why every time I always grateful and talk about God. You know, sometimes I talk about God, people think I'm crazy, you know, or maybe I'm too being religious.
Yes,
you know?
yes. I remember labor is better than favor is better than labor. It caused a lot of argument. On Twitter.
So I don't just call God. I know where I came from.
Correct.
I know where I was born.
Yep.
Where like how many living in one bedroom, 2 bedrooms, you know, from that to this, and I don't think it's just the football I'm playing because many people are much better than me.
Exactly, and even in Europe, they still don't have this grace.
So that's why I always thank God, and I always grateful. After I wake up in the morning, I pray to God, thank you for these blessings. And when you are grateful to God, more will come. So that's it.
Now let's talk about this very special frame here. The world needs to know the role she has played in your entire life. You've told me before in Riyadh.
Yeah.
I want more people to know so that they can understand the role Mama has played in your life.
I would say after God in my life is my mother. You know, my dad is not alive today.
Wow.
Yeah, he died 2016.
Wow.
But before he died, it was opportune to see a bit of my success. You know, but it's only my mom that is remaining, and it's only she I have. So that's why I'm giving her the love, not just because only she's alive. For all this you see today, if not for God and this woman, won't be possible. I remember in Ajegule, you know, when we're growing up in Ajegule, we used to pay money. They call it training dues.
Wow, yes, I know. Still existing now.
Okay, you have to pay for training dues. You have to buy water you drink yourself. You have to buy your football shoes and all that. She did all that for me.
Wow.
I could remember my mom would travel with me from Ajegule to Katangoa Market, go to Badagry. We'll go look for one certain kind of boot and all that, you know. With a little, she sells what they call ice water. You know what the ice water is?
Wow.
That's what she was selling, and some minerals and all that. With the little gain, she would use it to buy for me. I could remember vividly, before I was being picked, we were supposed to go to Abeokuta to go play one game. I
remember the first time I met you was in Abeokuta.
Yeah.
You were training at Bega.
Yeah.
You were having a personal training.
I cried that night because we have to go play Julius Berger a friendly game. He should give me money. I know I was destroyed everywhere. The next morning, he gave me the money to travel. Some players did not go to that trip because they didn't have mother or they didn't have opportunity to go because no money for their parents to give them to travel to that trip. And it's that trip Coach Fatama picked me to start training with Julius Berger before I start my career with Julius Berger. So apart from that, she's my mother. She's been praying and all that, you know. So she deserves everything. She's 78 years old. So how long does she have left? So she has to enjoy everything she has labored for, and there's nothing I'm going to give this woman that is going to be enough.
You can't pay her back.
I can't. So I just want to put smile in her face. Seeing her smile every day gives me joy, gives me that happiness. So
fantastic. So, but I noticed something. Your mom is Muslim, but you are a Christian.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I was born. I grew up, met my mom praying as a Muslim and all that. My father was a Christian, you know, because all my siblings were Christian.
Wow.
My mother came from a Muslim background, so
I see.
we supported her whatever she does, and even when we do things in church like that, my mom comes to the church.
Amazing.
He comes to the church.
That's a model Muslim. That's the kind of Muslim we need in the world. Actually.
Because it's one God.
Yes.
And whenever she's doing, I took my mom to Mecca.
Wow.
Many years ago to become.
Even before you went to Saudi Arabia.
Before I went to Saudi, I think I was in Granada in Spain then when I took my mom to Mecca to become Alhaja. You know? So every Salah, when he's doing fasting and all that, we support her and all that because
Great stuff.
we serve one God.
Exactly.
No discrimination.
At all.
He follows to church when we're doing Thanksgiving and all those
Wow.
kind of stuff.
Wow.
We do the same. So there is no divination
Exactly.
concerning
No division, no
religious and all
separation.
that.
It's one God.
We don't argue about that.
Wow.
We believe it's one
Amazing.
God.
And that's the kind of Muslim that we need in the world. We all need to understand that it's one God. The only difference is the pronunciation or the title of the name.
Yeah.
Allah and God is one man,
Mhm.
but with two different names.
Yeah.
Great message there coming from Ighalo, and that is fantastic.